Trisha and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss Regency core. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you are enjoying this video, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. Okay, now let's get started. How many of you watched the Queen's Platinum Jubilee over the weekend? I did. I watched as much as I could live on YouTube. I didn't care for ABC's coverage of the concerts. There is a version on YouTube where you can see it all. I haven't watched it yet, so I don't know how good it is, but you can find things on YouTube. But I love anything royal. I inherited that from my mother. I remember my mother waking me up early in the morning so we could watch Princess Diana get married. I remember when Princess Diana passed away, my mother and I watched all day the funeral, and then they replayed it, and my mother watched it a second time. I didn't watch it but once. But yeah, so that all that's been kind of ingrained into me, instilled into me. And so today I'm wearing my tiara. This is the last chance I have to wear my tiara before we move, because I need to pack my tiaras. Anyway, I wanted to discuss Regency core because I started thinking about it while watching all the Platinum Jubilee this weekend. Now, Regency core also goes by the Bridgerton aesthetic. I watched the first season of Bridgerton, but I have not seen the second season. I plan on watching it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But for me, Regency core, I think of Pride and Prejudice. My favorite version of Pride and Prejudice is the A&E version from 1995, the one with Colin Firth. Oh, I love that. I have it on DVD, and it is known throughout my family that if I am sick and I am in bed, then I am playing that DVD. I may be just laying there and not watching it. I'm listening to it, but I've seen it so many times that I pretty much know it by heart. So I think of that. I think of Sense and Sensibility, Jane Austen. Regency period. Let me explain that a little. I think they do go over it in Bridgerton just a little bit, but because Queen Charlotte is in Bridgerton. Queen Charlotte was married to King George. King George was known as Mad King George. He was the king when the United States, when we started the American Revolution to get our independence from Great Britain. So George was the king at that time. So that's the time frame. We're looking at the late 1770s, the late 1700s. He was king, and then he went mad. He had a lot of mental issues. I guess he had a breakdown. Don't know. But at the time, his son, George III, had to take over ruling. So he was the ruler in regents. That's what it was called. He was, during his time, his dad was still king, but he was the regent ruling the country. So that's where we get the word Regency, and that's Regency core. That's the style. The Regency era, it says, is that 1811 through 1820. That sounds about right. It is I think of it as this way. It is the royal cousin of cottagecore. You know, that aesthetic going around, and I did a video about cottagecore before. Regency core is the royal cousin of that. When you think of Regency core, you think of tiaras. You think of puffy sleeves. You think of gloves. You think of pearls, the empire waistline, square neck tops. You also think of corset tops. Now, in Regency core or Bridgerton core, ladies are wearing their corsets on the outside. In my opinion, I mean, it's all up to you. You do what you want to do. You're not going to catch me wearing a corset top. I think for someone my age, I'm 58. Someone my age, I think you can do Regency core. Just tone it down. Have some poofy sleeves. Have that square neckline. Wear gloves on a special occasion, but I mean, probably have to be a very special occasion, but you know, I would wear gloves. I love my pearl. In Regency core, it's larger pearls, not just your dainty small strand of pearls. And definitely, I don't think I could get away with the tiara outside of just you and me here, unless it's for Halloween. But yeah. Also, think of some sheer fabrics, overlays on dresses. That's what I think of when it comes to clothing. I think you could do it without being over the top. If I were younger, I would go over the top because that's just the kind of gal I am. But now at my age, I think I would look silly if I dressed really Regency style. But anyway, I think of ladies my age, around us ladies, us older ladies, we can bring that Regency style into our homes. And we can do that with gold accent pieces, like a beautiful frame, just any kind of little gold accents that you can set around. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go crazy. Gold picture frames, maybe. But yeah, I think of that. I think French country kind of falls into that. Maybe not so country, but more French styles. Ornate pieces. I think of being ornate. Something I recently learned about was a tea table. I don't know why I'd never heard of a tea table. Have you heard of a tea table? A tea table is like a side table, but higher. Here in the U.S. we have end tables, like next to our sofas and chairs. A tea table is a little higher. And I'm thinking that's something I'm gonna look for a tea table in the future. I want a tea table. Vintage paintings. If you find, go thrifting. Find some vintage paintings, and if it's got, say it's got a frame, and you like the painting, but the frame's just wood, paint that frame gold. Give it a little pizzazz, you know. Think of heavy drapes. You can pull that off in your dining room or in your living room. Damask or floral patterns, that I think of. Just go antique hunting and see what you can find. You can add that. Think of another thing you can do is have tea parties with your girlfriends. Throw luncheons, with your friends, and just make it fun, because these aesthetics, they make us feel good. And when we feel good mentally, we feel good physically. So do what you want to do. I packed all my teacups. I was so mad. I wanted to drink tea over the weekend, which I did, but I couldn't do it in a fancy teacup. I had to do it in a Reina mug because I packed everything else. But that's okay. Just if you want to, in the privacy of your own home, or if you really want to go wild, if you have an extra room in your house, say a guest bedroom, the only guests you only use when guests come over, decorate it to the, make it very royal, regal, ornate. Just have fun with it. And that's what these aesthetics are. They're just to have fun. And I have enjoyed researching these, and I might do some more in the future. If you did enjoy this, let me know. If there's any aesthetic you want me to research and and show you, I will gladly do that, because this has been fun, and I do plan on using some of this Regency core aesthetic in my home decor, which we will be doing after I buy my new house.
Hope you're enjoying this video. Hey, did you know that you can now direct message with this video creator? Yep, just click the respond link down in the description. Okay, I'll let you get back to the video.
So anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would go down, use my link over to Responda, and you can leave me a little token of appreciation, a tip, you want to call it. I would really appreciate it, and I do thank those of you who have done that. It really made my day. I do appreciate it. And if you are a YouTube content creator and you would like to have an account with Responda, it is absolutely free. Everything that is donated to you goes straight to you. So if you are interested, I have a special link down below for you. And guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.